Ocean currents.
Hey
Ocean
Angel,
currents.
I saw somewhere that our climate's affected by many different things. Isn't like water one of them?
Do you mean ocean currents?
Sure.
Yes. Ocean currents are one of the big factors that determine and can change our Earth's climate.
Oh cool, but how?
Well, it's because of the cold currents and warm currents. When cold currents are near land, its climate is colder, but when there's warm current present, it results in warmer climate.
So basically, it's cold currents equal cold climate and warm currents equal warm climate?
Yes.
But how do we know where the different currents come from and where they belong?
Well, I can help with that. The hottest parts of the world are all on or near the equator. This is because the equator is the part of the world that constantly gets the most heat from the sun, so it is the hottest. The heat from the sun makes the water warmer too.
I get it. So since the coldest parts of the world are all the way up north like the Arctic and down south like the Antarctic, the really cold currents come from there.
Yep.
So these currents are also the cause of ice caps melting.
How?
It's all about the direction of the currents. In the northern hemisphere, the currents go in a clockwise direction, but in the southern hemisphere, they go counterclockwise.
So the northern part of the world, the ocean currents go to the left, and in the southern part of the world, they go to the right? Right?
Yep.
But I still don't get how this has to do with ice caps melting.
Well, because the warm water comes up north, around Europe they turn cold again. Then they sink to the bottom of the oceans and travel back south. But the water is slowly turning cold, slower and slower, because of the greenhouse gases warming the earth. So they are melting.
And when the ice caps melt, all of the fresh water stored up in the Arctic will sink and flow into the salt water.
So fresh water will mix with salt water? Don't we drink fresh water?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Sure.
I know, right?
That's why we need to take care of our environment and make sure we use as little greenhouse gases as possible.
Sure. I mean, yes.
So this is how
Ocean currents
Affect the climate.
Ta-da! Ocean currents.